Yeah, I have a question for Jehovah's Witnesses. Let me first give a little background on the question itself, I guess. As we all know, Jehovah's Witnesses change doctrine, just up and change it anytime they want. And then they would call it new light. That's the excuse that they use to just change the doctrine. It's not the Jehovah's Witnesses themselves, it's the governing body of Jehovah's Witnesses. They're the ones who, I guess, change doctrines and whatnot. And in my opinion, you change a doctrine, you call God a liar. You cannot tell me that on one occasion, Michael the Archangel is the Pope. And then you come back a few years later and tell me, no, Michael the Archangel is Jesus. So which one is it? Is God lying? Come on. Is God a liar? You can't tell me the date of the invisible presence of God is 1874, and then it's no, it's not. It's 1914. You can't do that. You're calling God a liar, and you can't use a pyramid and call it God's witness, and then some years later, now it's Satan's Bible. The founder of Jehovah's Witnesses used the pyramid. So are you telling me that the origins of this religion is coming from a guy who used Satan's Bible? I'm sorry, I digress. It just kind of gets on my nerves sometimes how Jehovah's Witnesses like to be hypocrites. But anyway, the first question is this. If someone is disfellowshipped for receiving blood fractions at a time when it's unacceptable for the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society, anyone who's a Jehovah's Witnesses, if it's unacceptable for them to do it at a time when they're disfellowshipped, and you now change the doctrine, are they able to come back without penalty? Of course, that person wouldn't want to come back if he sees that you're changing another doctrine. It just assures them that you're fake. But what do you do with that person? Let's say they do want to come back. What do you do with this person? Are they able to come back without penalty and ridicule? What do you do? Does anybody apologize for this? Whenever there's new light, do you ever hear anybody say, "Oh, we apologize"? The Jehovah's Witnesses are blood guilty for stuff like this. People have died. Children have died. Family members have died and been torn apart because of this. You're blood guilty. So that's my first question. My second devastating question, and these questions are devastating, is this. What if the governing body comes out one day and says, "Oh, there's new light again. There's new light." The new light is they've been interpreting the Bible wrong all this time, and that Jesus really is God, and he is part of the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. What if the governing body comes out one day and tells you this? Do you accept it as Jehovah's Witnesses? And I mean, they're coming out and they give you scriptural backing behind it. Do you accept it as Jehovah's Witnesses, or do you reject it? Now, if you accept it, then you also accept the ridicule that you're going to receive from Orthodox Christians for not believing them the whole time. If you reject it, you're subject to being shunned and disfellowshipped by Jehovah's Witnesses, and you will lose your social identity. You will have to make new friends all over again. You might even have to move. Now, can anybody give me answers to these questions? Please leave comments. If you're going to leave a comment, please let's be civilized. And when you answer the question, Answer the question. Don't dance around it. If I see anyone dancing around the question, I'm deleting your comment. No one has time for that. Please, Jehovah's Witnesses, you know what you do. You know you dance around questions. You dance around answers instead of answering the question. Please. Let's be civilized here. Let's be real about stuff. Let us humble ourselves for a moment and think about these questions. Honestly, I don't expect too many comments from Jehovah's Witnesses on this because, you know, a lot of them are afraid to answer questions. They're not even supposed to be watching a video like this anyway. You know you're not. Don't lie and say you are. I have a brother that's a Jehovah's Witnesses. He tells me this stuff, so I know what I'm talking about. So please, thank you very much. Leave comments. I'm going to put a link in the description box for a few doctrines that Jehovah's Witnesses have changed. That's it. Let's get ready to rumble.